Today we have a world record setter. Lisha, good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So you broke a record. No, you actually set a record.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And I think that is even more difficult to set a record
It is more difficult.
because you're actually thinking of what no one has thought of.
Yes.
So tell us, how was it like? What was going through your mind when you were planning towards setting this record?
The only thing that was going through my mind is achieving it, because it's something that I wanted to do. I would better say, or I would first say that God inspired me. God brought the idea because I saw God doing everything by himself, because he started it. So he told me, sit down, I'll do the work. So it was just me wanting to achieve it. So it's the achievement, the fact that, okay, that's the goal. So that was what was in my mind. Let's achieve this, because God was taking care of the remaining things. Mine was just to work.
I'm sure there were obstacles. I'm talking about during the preparation, before you started. The discouragements, the challenges, and all of that. What were some of those challenges that you faced while you were preparing?
Some people, like, it was the first in the north. Like in this northern part of the country, it was the first time somebody was doing something like this, and our own part of the country doesn't really look at this as something to do. That's the problem we have. So most people didn't believe that. Okay, there was somebody that was made to sponsor that said, "This thing has never happened before. I cannot put my money into it. What if it doesn't work?" So a lot of people said
you couldn't convince.
Once somebody doesn't believe in your dream. I said there's this thing I used to say when I started my event. If somebody doesn't believe in your dream, there's no possible way you're convincing them. If he doesn't see that something can come out, even if it's just 10% of the 100 that he's putting, there's going to come out.
Yes.
But if they don't see that, then there's nothing.
So perhaps some people will be watching you for the first time here. So can you tell us, what record did you set?
Okay. I set the record for the longest marathon painting artificial nails by an individual. So you can do it.
How long?
For 72 hours.
72 hours. So are you thinking? Have you ever thought of breaking your own record that you set?
No.
Why?
I would say I've thought of it.
Yes.
I've thought of it doing more like Nailathon 2.0.
Oh,
but
beautiful.
The strength there has to be a mind to do it, because I know what I saw during the event, and if I was told that I'll go through that, I wouldn't have started.
So tell us, what did you see during that time?
I will keep saying this thing. If they ask you what should they never take away from you in your life, say sleep. They should take food, but please don't take sleep from me. You can take food, because I know that I was doing without food.
Yeah.
But just give me my sleep. You will run mad. I saw myself seeing things that, if you ask my team, there was this funny, and till date they are very angry that they didn't video me. When I started saying, I can see Mercy Chinwa and Nathaniel Bassi there. Yes, why are they singing? I was asking them, why are they singing? They should off their mic. Why are they singing? I'm here stressing, I'm tired, and then they are singing. They should off their mic and go home. So I was partying for seeing, and they were not seeing these people.
Yes.
But me, I can bet that I was seeing them live.
Hallucination, or what do we call that?
I've already been too much I wanted to sleep. And then people will come, some people unknowingly will come with their anger from home, knowing that you've not been sleeping, they have slept, and they're even coming here, and they'll still be getting you angry. So all those things.
So did you practice before doing that?
I know they said Hilda Basti practice for 24 hours. So at first I started with, I'll practice since I'm going for 72 hours, I'll practice for at least more than half.
Yes.
That is another event on its own, because you have to budget for that. I didn't have that. I didn't have the funds for it.
Oh,
so I started from 72 hours. I'll practice for 24 hours.
Yes.
For 24 hours, I said, I'll do 12 hours since I cannot fund it. 12 hours, I said I'll just try and see how long I can go.
Yes.
And I didn't practice.
You didn't practice. Yes. So can we say this was like the practice to 2.0?
No, we cannot say, because 2.0 might never happen.
So tell me, how did you deal with the issue of sleep? How did you cope with that? How did you do it?
As I said, achieving the goal was the main thing.
Yes.
And I knew that I left something at home that I wanted to change.
Yes.
So when I remember it, my team will say, when I falling asleep, first thing they'll tell, because before I started nail art on, I was cracking a joke to them. I said, if now I don't do this nail art on complete and I go home, then my son grows up and then he's standing somewhere, they are mocking him. Your mom tried nail art on and she didn't even finish it. So immediately they remind me of that. I wake up automatically. They cannot use me to laugh at my child. So automatically I know that somebody's waiting for me at home, and whether he likes it or not, or whether he knows it or not, he's putting his hope on me to finish this thing. Yeah. So if nobody else believes that I can finish it, he alone believes. So that was just the mindset I carried to that venue. And
wow, great. So tell me about your family. Did they believe you when you told them you're going to do this? Did you get the moral support from them while you're preparing?
Funny enough, before I registered for for Guinness World Records, I didn't tell anybody till I got my acceptance. That's before approval. Acceptance. That was when I met my grandma in the room. I said, Grandma, this is what I want to do. She said, you say what? I say, I want to paint nails for 72 hours. She said, you did not even say 24. I said, yes, 72. She said, okay. Can you do it? I said, I can do it. Are you sure? I said, yes. She said, oh, no problem, I'll support you. As long as you are sure that I will not go there and stress myself. So from there, she started changing her mind. She said, how she will not be around for the event. She will just be watching from far. Anything that happens, let her not be aware. But my grandma was very supportive from the beginning. Oh, great. So she was in the whole thing from scratch. She was aware if I'm traveling to Abuja for buying this, she knows. I'm going here, she knows. So.
Oh, great. Then what about your friends? Did they support you? Did they laugh at you? Were they discouraging? Or were they just neutral? Like, they're just waiting to see?
I didn't have friends. I don't have friends.
You don't have friends?
I don't have people come into people just walk inside my life and they go. They come for a season and they leave. And so I think the people for that season, when I first started registration, it was in front of a friend, that idea. God brought the idea. I finished painting nails for somebody. Okay. And I registered in front of her. Wow. And at the long run, it felt like, okay, I'm doing this thing. She believes that it can work. But you know, when you have somebody that you need ginger so that you self you will be. So I wasn't getting that. So I said, okay, I'm doing this by myself. Wow. I think I had a male friend I told a male friend of mine. He was supportive in the beginning and still backed out. It was during the event I started seeing all these people coming. When I have already finished all the suffering alone, going here, even my posters, I was the one that put it by myself in the night. I was walking around.
Seriously?
Yes, I did it myself. I bought stuff. I was doing it myself. Nobody helped me.
Wow.
So I didn't have at the beginning. Nobody thought it was going to work. I think I started seeing all the people I told about the idea on the second day. I'm like, oh wow. So people came, nice. So people saw that. Oh wow. Then at that point is when I'm now sure that okay, so what I'm doing is actually worth it. Since it's now drawing people close, it's worth it. So I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm getting this one right.
Yes. What was going through your mind while you were doing this and you were seeing a lot of people coming? Literally, I would say the entire Jos supported you on social media and all of that. Lots of people came, the government came, your friends, family and all of that. What was going through your mind when you were receiving all this support?
I was happy. I was excited. I was glad that people actually believe that this thing can happen. Because if nobody believes, nobody will stress. You will not leave what you are doing to come and sit down and be looking at somebody painting nails. There was hope I gave just people. They saw that, okay, she's doing this, so there's hope that we can do it together. That was why everybody came out. So that made me believe that, okay, we can do it. Since we are here together now, we can do it. When people are around, sleep, there's the way the level of sleep used to drop because everybody's shouting, there's ginger, there's this. So that also was a lot of encouragement for me, and I was very glad that people supported me.
So tell me, what next?
What next?
Are you going to movies? Or you stay with your business of nail painting?
Anything, because me, I'm a coat of plenty. Me alone, I'm plenty. We are plenty. So anything that comes, if I know that I can do it, I'll put my hand to it. I don't only do nails, but it was nails that blew me. I used to do hair. I used to bake.
Oh,
so
okay.
all these were the things I used to do, but I had to pick one that I know would.
Yeah.
And nails worked for me. So
okay.
if there's more to come, movies, people used to say I should try and act. If there's movie.
And I'm seeing it again. And I just brought it up. And then what are you saying about that?
I will act by God's grace.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
I've heard that a lot of people supported you with cash, with all of that. I also heard that the venue where you use was given to you and all of that. Is that true?
No, it's not. I would say one thing is that's one thing that comes with stardom. Everybody has their own narrative.
Yes.
This is you want to be heard to now, so you have something to say. But I know that everything that I did for Nilaton, I paid for it. The only thing I didn't pay for was my team. The only thing I know I didn't pay for was my team. But any other thing that was there, I paid for it.
Including the cameras?
The camera, I
the
paid.
chairs?
The canopy, I paid for it.
Wow.
I paid for everything that was there. There was nothing that wasn't paid for. The decor, paid.
Wow.
Hall, paid. I paid for everything. Things I bought, I had to pay for it. So nothing was given to me for free. And
all this money coming from you?
Before the event, I think only 2 people or 3. Those are the people that I even put them as sponsors, supported me.
Yes.
I put them supported on my banner.
Yes.
Those are the people that gave.
Yes.
And I had to look for other people, like that's for my family.
Yes.
I had to give for this event to work. But everything I had, I wasn't giving anything for free. We rented everything. Everything was, even the inverter. We used everything.
Everything. So people are saying that you are very rich now. All the money that came in has gone to cover all those things.
Yes. I'm a billionaire in my mind.
Yeah, I love that. It's
in my head. I have seen the money. Somebody said you are working money, but you have not seen the money. Me like this, I'm living money, but I've not seen the money. So the people have a lot of things to say. I've heard a lot of things, and I'm like, are you serious?
About
she got that amount of money. I'm like, she's rich. I think there was a day I was in the car and the boat driver told me about some certain amount of money. I got home and I told my grandmother. She said, "Come, take a seat. You like this? You have so you didn't tell me." So now even my friend, like I think my friend that we go around with after my event, if he wants to look for my job, he'll tell me, "Now you are snubbing me because they gave you money. They gave you money. That's why you're snubbing me. Out of that whole big money, you didn't give me even."
So those Guinness, do they pay?
No, they don't pay.
They don't pay. So you break a record, you set the record, you are not paid. You set the record,
use what you anything you get out of it, you use it. That is, you are going to get awareness. You are going to get a whole fame.
Yeah.
So it's how
you use that fame.
Yes. What you want to do with it. Some people would use it for the worst that they can. So put in place what you have. Now you don't have. Now I would say, the way they call me working money. If there are things I put in place, people believe will work because of this thing I've done. Yeah, they would want to work.
I agree.
So that is how. That is the idea I tell people now, that they'll say, okay, this is actually massive. Okay, we can work with you. So that ways I would
great.
gain from it. But then, Shishi, you're not saying from any Guinness. Shishi.
Are you in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Are you married?
I'm a single mom.
Yes. So
yes. My son is my husband.
Yeah.
For now.
So are you in a relationship?
No.
Will you want to be in a relationship? I'm sure there are many guys around.
But no.
Why? Why?
This silence, I don't know.
You don't know what?
I just don't know.
You don't know what?
Yes, I don't know yet.
Okay, you don't know yet. Okay, you're just taking your time.
If it's time, I've taken all the time. I've rested, but I'm not ready for the stress.
Okay. Is this stress? Relationship is stress?
It's stress.
How is it stress?
You sleep early, they will call you to start telling you slept without telling me good night.
Oh.
I want to sleep in peace.
But is that not romantic when someone calls you to tell you that, okay, I want to sleep, good night, sleep well? I'm like, is that not, it will make you sleep well?
It's to make me sleep well, but all the same, God is still giving me peace of mind and I'm still sleeping. So why would you want to change that?
Lastly, let's talk about your business. What business are you doing? right now?
News. I am
So
still in the
you
salon
okay.
place, and I've gone in. Okay. I was a content creator before, but I was not booming. But now you see, the whole
Yes.
thing has brought that out again. So I've started content to. And
Yeah. I need to ask you a very important question.
Yes.
Were you prepared? Of course, we agree that there's some element of stardom now.
Yes.
Were you prepared for that stardom? And now that it has come, how are you managing it?
I wasn't prepared at all.
Okay.
I would never say I was prepared because it is unlike me. This is not me at all. Me is no. Somebody said we don't even know how it was in my front. The girl was talking while I was playing. I don't even know this girl because okay, they do hangouts in just I'm at home. They are doing things that people would watch. I'm at home. Even while I was planning my events, they said I should try and all these trending stuff that are happening in Jos. I should make appearance, talk to so that they can help me with publicity. It's just not my thing. But then now I'm stuck with there's a way people now are looking up to you, so you have to carry. Nobody before I wasn't noticed. So even if I'm doing right or I'm doing wrong, it's my business. But now everybody's looking up to me and they're expecting good out of me. So I have to put that in place because whatever I do is what somebody say. Okay, she did it, so I will do it. Yes. So I have to put in place a good character so somebody else follows it.
Yes.
So now the stardom is scary. I would say it's scary because it's different. But I'm getting used to it. I'm working on myself. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
And I like how it's going.
All right. So if I were to break a record, what advice will you give me?
Don't do it.
That's seriously? Are you serious?
This advice is the best that I will give you.
I think I love the sincerity. But are you serious?
I'm very, very serious.
Don't just do it. But you did it. Why would you advise me not to do something that you did?
Somebody once in my life told me, and I didn't know that time that's the reason why they said it, because they had not thought about Nilaton by then.
Yes.
If God had told Joseph that this is what he just showed him those dreams, the dreams that he would be if God had told him
this is what you go through,
you'll be thrown inside, you will be sold, you will be betrayed, somebody will lie on you, he would have not gone. If God had told me that is what I'll go through, oh my God, I would have stayed at home. Because it's not only about, people just think it's about what has happened. You are just seeing what is. It's like behind a tree, there's another very big tree. This fine tree that you're seeing, behind it there's stress, there is what people think.
I think I saw a video of you and your team.
Yes.
You guys were like shouting or something. You're shouting at one of your team members. You guys, there was a kind of, I saw it.
During the event?
Yes, during the event. I think that lady that was close to you, I think you were shouting at her or something.
Okay, Aisha. Yes. That was when my head started knocking.
Oh.
It's with Aisha. That was why she was there. There was a time I told her, I don't know you leave. I think it was on the third day I told Aisha. She came and she was introducing her. I was telling her, please, she should just leave me. I don't know her. She kept saying Aisha. I had completely forgotten who she was.
Wow.
A lot of, even my family members, some few family members that came, said they stood in front of me and I didn't recognize them. They kept talking, but I was looking lost. Hi, okay. Me, I know I was existing, but I don't know what was happening. Maybe at their points I will be
your mind was taken away from you.
I want to sleep. See, they can punish you anyhow, but sleep. That's what I'm telling you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right. So thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm sure some of your fans will be listening. What do you have to tell them?
The best thing I'll tell them is always try your best to be you. Don't want to walk on somebody's footstep. That is, create your own path.
Yes.
Don't say because this person took a path, let me take that same path. Change, as I said, I'm changing the narrative. I made a mistake, so make corrections. It's never too late to become better. So always make efforts to look at what you can use. Okay, that's bad image. Use it to become something. Take the sweetness out of that bad thing and do better for yourself. Be yourself. That's the best thing I would say.
Thank you so much for coming. My name is Roy Matthew. For God so loved the world and I'm a product of love. Stay connected. Thank you.